What's shaking bacon? What's up? What's everybody getting themselves into on this fine Thursday? Is it Thursday? I don't know. Kind of got lost during my week. Christmas kind of derailed these past days. No, I think we are on Thursday. It is Thursday. Thursday on this fine Thursday. I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of like already worn out because of the holidays. Or is it back to life, back to reality? Everybody's got to get back to work. The vacations are over. We never experienced that, but I guess. What's cracking like in El Jesus? What's good, my boy? What's cracking like in El Pasa? Mr. Pasa? What's cracking? How's work going? Same old, same old. It's actually been slow, but you know what I mean? I actually prefer when it's busy than when it's slow, because when it's slow, I feel like I'm here forever. Like the time just goes by like fucking a snail, compared to where there's a gang of work where it just flies, They believe life without rules would be chaos. Life without rules would be chaotic. Yes. I believe you do need a structure only because of so many different personalities in the world, right? And just overall how man normally, tends to want to be. I believe that you need some form of structure, right? Not like an enforced structure, right? But like you still need some type of structure. More like a respect structure, right? But like I said, you would have to need some kind of consequences, because if not, why should people choose to follow that, right? In general, just because of, overall how humans tend to behave. Just got home from work, chilling and trying to relax. That's right, my boy, you getting it in. That's right. Now you gotta relax. That's good. That's good. What's good, Lucky Loco? Go subscribe to Lucky Loco's channel right there. It's a good homie. Doing his thing right there. My boy slanging that food. You already know. Trying to get them means. I feel you. We just right here. We just chilling. Decided to tap in, see what everybody's getting themselves into, see what's on people's minds. Que dicen en las YouTube streets. In the YouTube yard. I feel like the yard is getting bigger and bigger, huh? Like different channels now and shit like that. Do you watch any of the Hater World's content? I watch some of his content. I'm not gonna say that I watch all his content. You know what I mean? I watch from time to time. I'll watch it. Like if it like let's say if I'm scrolling through YouTube, if it pops up, it's like yeah. But my algorithm, like I said, is very. I probably have one of the strangest algorithms, right? Because my algorithm's just everywhere, right? It's full of so many different shit. So that's why it just depends on the algorithm that day, right? And if it pops out, I'll hear it, right? Because normally, like at work, I have my earpiece on, right? And I just let the videos play. So whatever comes on like that, like I just let them play out. So, normally that's how, I'll bump into the content and shit like that. Or whatever people send me, like if people send me the clips and stuff like that, right? Then I'll scope them out like that. But to say that I watch his content like that, I don't, but I support, his, what he does, homie's a good homie, he's right there. I get it. Not that many people like him and I get it, right? I understand, right? Because, he's, he gives his opinion out there, right? But like I said, bro, homie's just giving from his point of view. I mean, I can't be mad at that. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. You know what I mean? Critic on YouTube, yeah, like I said, he's very blunt in what he says, right? Like he's, I'm not gonna say he tends to do it like more like, I guess, disrespectful, right? But at the end of the day, if that's how homie feels, then that's how he feels, like I'm aware of homies like that, right? Who are just not gonna, they're just gonna look to put that kind of energy out there, it is what it is. And obviously that energy comes with a whole lot of negativity, right? At the end of the day. But I mean, those who are dishing it, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they could take it too, right? Because because it comes hand in hand. That's where God is coming in. Consequences, fear, love, hope. Yeah. What up with that dude? Renegade Media. She's also a big ass liar too. Oh, I don't know, bro. Who's Renegade Media? Who's that? Renegade Media. Renegade Media. Which one's that one, bro? Renegade Media. Is that boxer guy? The boxer guy, no? The big boxer or whatever his name is? That's him, no? Big boxer? Is that who you're talking about? Big boxer, no? The northern guy? People are the original crazies. People are the original crazies. Yes, they are. If Blue Devil would be someone else, people wouldn't mind at all. Just the fact this homie is his homie, people. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that talk just like Blue Devil, right? And you know what I mean? I mean, there's people out there that used to get a lot of support who were talking just exactly like this individual, right? Except that this individual's at least see the thing why I could respect Blue Devil, even though he talks a lot of shit, right? Is that he doesn't look to try to like con individuals. Like he's not looking to be your friend. Like he's not looking to trick you, right? Like he's not gonna pretend to be cool with individuals to get something out of them, right? Like he's gonna say what he feels, and if people like it, they stick around, and if they don't, they could kick rocks. So I could at least respect him for that, right? Like, hey, well, at least he's not trying to fool you guys. I mean, you may not like how he says shit, right? Because how he says it. But at the end of the day, I can't be mad that at least he's not trying to fucking take advantage of people. That's all I give a fuck about, right? I hate when individuals try to play into your emotions, try to play you, right? Like, I'd rather somebody be like him than somebody to pretend to be my friend, right? Like somebody be nice to me just because he's pretending because he wants something out of me, right? I'd rather have him be a, straightforward asshole than someone that's looking to con me, right? Like, that's just how I see it. Like I don't like the fakery, so I prefer at least, if I had the option to pick the fakery, the nice fakery over the asshole, straight up, then I'd rather take the asshole straight up. Do you use Twitter or 4chan? Nah, I don't, my boy. I don't use no social media except YouTube, right? And Instagram from time to time. I really don't check it out that much. My wife checks that more than I do. Or like Certified Wood. Jay Manos, yeah, that's northern guy. Oh, so his name is Jay? Big Boxer's name is Jay? Oh, well, yeah, I don't watch him, but I know who he is, right? If it's that boxer guy, then yeah, because I think his thing is Renegade Media, right? So I don't watch his content, but yeah, I know who he is. I just don't watch it just because I don't like I really don't watch prison channels, bro. They don't really catch my attention. Like I'm not really into prison channels or prison stories. You know what I mean? I really don't dig that. Blue Devil even says he ain't for unity and peace. He's for the Feria. He said. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, people may not respect that, right? Because, like, damn, you only for the money, pinche selfish. But at least the motherfucker is telling you what he's in it. Like, at least he's not sugarcoating it. He's being, like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I prefer people to be straightforward like this, like, people may not like that. Like, damn, man, that's fucking, that's selfish or whatever. But, hey, at least he's being straightforward, though. Which I don't understand why it's so hard to do. Like, just say, if you're in it for the money, just say that, bro. Like, just say it, like, instead of looking so stupid by making up all this other shit. Renegade is another gunner channel, I think so. Oh, so it's not boxer, or I'm confused already. I'm confused. Wilma's still hot. Wilma's is always hot. Yeah, Wilma's is always hot. YouTube is limited in terms of info, lots of censorship. That's why I use other platforms. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, because YouTube does have you by the jewels here. Like you can't really say much here. And but the thing is that with all those other social media, like once they get more traction, right, and once they start booming, and our companies start, infiltrating that, because it always happens, right? Because who's gonna turn down money, right? It's gonna become censored just like everything else, right? Just wait to it to pick up more steam, just like YouTube, and it's gonna start getting censored because it always tends to happen, right? And you can blame man for that, right? Because they complain about all that, right? People want to dish it, but don't want to be able to take it. Okay, TV, my LA icon's wife is a prison story channel who interviews homies who's been to prison. Oh, is she? Yeah, I only scoped out like I think 1 or 2 videos, right? And then like I completely forgot just because there's so much content out there, right? Yeah, but like yeah, she does cool stuff, right? It's not so much like diving so deep into, well, at least the videos I seen wasn't so much deep into the prison lore of things, right? But yeah, but channels like that really just don't really catch my attention, just because I mean, those are conversations I hear all the time when I'm chilling with the homies, so it's like, you know what I mean? I don't think people should be talking about what happens behind the walls. That's pretty much telling on people. Yes, facts. Got with his child in hand, and both went down. Homies out here, and we must take no chances. Yeah, bro. Look. As a matter of fact, that's what I was told as soon as I started my channel, bro. I was told that, hey, you can speak on whatever you want to speak on. Just don't talk about what we have going on in here or nothing that has to do. Just don't talk about it in here. Like, oh, yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah. They made sure, they made that clear, and it's like, all right, cool. I ain't even tripping. Like, I ain't even trying to talk about it in there. You know what I mean? And yeah, because like I have always said, everything in prison, everything that's going on in prison right now, no matter what story you're telling, it's an ongoing thing because it's a penitentiary. It's a prison where no activity is supposed to be conducted, meaning anything in general, right? So let's say if you're telling a story, like you're telling your story from your what you experienced, right? You're talking about ways that stuff gets smuggled or messages get passed around, and how people, what methods they use, what methods, different hiding spots, and what it's all ongoing tactics that people use, right? So when you start speaking about this, now you're giving intel. That's what these fools don't want. It's gonna become an issue to them once it starts affecting them. Like if you're making a video and whatever information you're putting out there is gonna affect them in there, they're gonna have a problem with it, bro. They don't give a fuck about what happens out here, bro, because it's not affecting them. But as soon as it starts affecting them, what they have going on, they're going to have an issue with it, bro. That's why I always tell people it's never good to talk about in there, because homies are going to have an issue with it, bro. Because now you're fucking it up for them, bro. And they're going to have a problem once you start fucking it up for them. They're not going to like it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to like you fucking up what they have going on in there. That's why I always say it's not okay to talk about what they, you know what I mean? Because they're not gonna like it, bro. Because like I said, bro, they made sure that they made that clear that yeah, it's okay, bro. Just don't talk about don't even trip, bro. I wasn't even planning to. Like I already knew that. Like they didn't even have to tell me that. Have you done any battle reactions video? Told me I haven't seen any. Nah, I haven't, bro. I haven't. Yeah, I need to get on back on top of that. Yeah, I've been slacking on that. It's because like once the holidays were like kicking up, it gets busy, and then shit pops up, and bam, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. You know what I mean? It's just finding the time for everything. Juggling everything. I hate when every day civilians tell me or tell others, if you go to prison, you're gonna get Raped for dropping the soap, bro. Nobody gets raped for dropping the soap, bro. Like that shit is retarded, bro. As a matter of fact, if you're talking about boning another guy, or even looking at another man, or even dropping your head and looking down there, bro, bro, you good luck. You know what I mean? They're not gonna take that shit lightly, bro. People are not gonna be standing around and being a-okay with that and cool with that. You get what I'm saying? Those are just jokes that people say just to try to humiliate these individuals, right? But that's all it is, though. I mean, if people believe that, if they choose to believe that, then I mean, whatever floats their boats, bro. Like, whatever they find interesting, bro. I mean, if thinking about that, brings them joy, then I mean, who am I to say, Are you doing the end of 2000 live video regarding everything that happened? I don't think so. I think that there's just way too much out there that has happened that, like, I don't even know where to start. I believe, like, a lot has happened. A lot. Way too much. So many channels have came and left, and, so many people have been exposed and whatnot, and it's just crazy. I mean, people should have seen it coming. I mean, like, damn, like, my guy has a different story every single day. My guy's literally the Dos Equis, man. He's literally have had everything done to him. Like, I believe in getting into shit, bro, but like, man, some people really. I mean, I heard of putting salsa on tacos, but some people just like they drown them motherfuckers, dog. Smother the shit out of it. Like, I already knew, like, straight from the get-go, like, Wes Watson, like, certain individuals I already knew from the gates. I was like, yeah, no. From the beginning, like, even with Savage Studios, I'm like, because I knew Savage Studios, from the actual streets. That's why when I seen them, I'm like, what? You're a Sureño now? What? Since when? I remember you used to be a Blood. What happened? Did I miss something? Like, that's crazy. Because as far as I know, I remember you were never a Southerner. That's crazy. When his channel first popped up, his was one of the first. I was like, like, when did you become a Southerner when you were locked up, though? Like when was that, though? Like, because that never happened, but I guess. But, like, obviously, like, wow, I was not going to make videos and shit like that. It was just like, from there, I already knew that individuals were going to come on here and say, like, the tales that they wanted to tell. So I was like, okay, I guess. Is he the truth? Damn, that's crazy. Because I know that there's certain videos that I have seen where he's telling a whole lot of the opposite. There's always everyday people who never did and been there that say these stupid stories. Yeah, it's crazy. Wes Watson is one of the biggest grifters. Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, even his poses, like to everything he did and does is like staged. It's like trying to put up this facade. Like, why do you have no shirt on? Why are you doing that pose? Why are you yelling? Why are you cursing so much? Why are you doing this? Like, why? Like, I have never met a homie that's been incarcerated that has ever talked like these individuals, bro. I'm just like, bro, why are you doing everything you're doing right now? Like, I have never met an individual who has been incarcerated who talks like you, bro. Never once in my life. But I tell you what, though, I met a lot of individuals who are tatted from head to toe, who, dress and look the part, who are fake as fuck, folded faster than a napkin. Homies know what I'm talking about that are from the streets. Like, we're able to see all this shit already, like these shenanigans, like, because, people have tried to pull a fast one on us, so many times that it's like, Like it's always those individuals, bro. They always all look the same and always all act the same, bro. All these channels that have been exposed, they all look and act the same, bro. They're always all tatted down, always talking about how gangster and down they are, talking about how they'll slap you and take your girl and bone your girl and beat up everybody, and always talk about how they punk this fool and beat up that person and this person and that person and this and that. Yes, they all behave the same, bro. You know, fuck your mom, your dad, yeah, they all look the same too, bro. Talking about how big they are and swole they are and tattoos, showing up their tattoos. Yeah, bro. Trying to sell the image. Hard. A lot. Like, why do you feel the need to do all this? Why? Same with C-Mac. That's the reason why C-Mac has Hoover Destruction Killer, Hoover Killer and all that. Yeah, because of all the hood hopping and everything that he just needed like cover that up with this. Like that way people don't have to go and dig into his history to find out this information. You know? Because then once they start digging, it's going to show, all this shit's going to show. So they try to, play off this image and give off this facade. That way people don't have to go and dig. Because once they dig, they're going to find. Compared to somebody who doesn't look like he's a gangster, who looks like he's a weenie, people are going to be like, this fool ain't gangster. And they're going to go and look. They're going to go look into this fool. But this fool's confident that he knows that what he has is going to, he knows that what he has in his, his credibility is good, He knows he has nothing to sweat, so he doesn't mind if people go and dig. Because he already knows what they'll find is righteous shit, bro. Compared to these fools, they got to give that image that they don't want people to go dig into their past. Because once they dig into their past, they're going to find a whole lot of, the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Bro, it never fails. I've had homies like that from my neighborhood, tatted from head to toe, bro, who were never about the business. Weenies. You know what I mean? Yeah, Savage, yeah, he was a blood. He belonged to a crew that were like Bloods in the San Fernando Valley. Yeah, but he was never a Sureño or a Southsider. Not even when he was incarcerated. He did try for like a week, but once homies found out what it is, he locked it up. So I don't know. That's the reason why he didn't know much like about the Sureño like thing, and the reason his Pacoima tattoo was with a K and not with a C. No other Pacoima individuals get it like that. Only the black individuals get it like that. Right? That's the reason why he couldn't even be direct in which, he claimed so many different Pacoima sets in his videos, or why he needed GPS in order to find his way around Pacoima. Right? Because that wasn't, And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, hey, a toda madre, he got caught in a home invasion. You know what I mean? And he did his time, but he was never a homie. I think once he got incarcerated, he realized that he had to go with his people, right? So he probably tried to then, right there and then, like, maybe pretend to be a Southerner, right? Like, okay, I'll fit in with these individuals. But then once these individuals started asking questions, he realized, like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? And he was just like, oh, okay, it's better if I just roll it up. I think that's maybe what happened, or why, because at the same time, I am aware that he did try to say he was a Southerner, but he wasn't. So I think that's what happened with him. Like, he got busted. He's like, shit, I gotta go over my people, so I'll just pretend that I'm a Southerner. And then when people didn't know who he was like, okay, I'll just roll it up. And that's not to take away anything from him or nothing like that, right? Like, he still did his time, not to say he's a weenie or nothing like that, right? But that's the thing I don't understand. Like, bro, just tell the truth, though. Like, just come out here and tell the truth, bro. Like, people are still gonna fuck with you and watch your shit and, You're still gonna have a following, bro, if you're just honest, though. But once you start lying, it's like, okay, now why should I believe anything you're telling me? That already off the bat, I'm already seeing that you're lying straight up. You know. But it's crazy how far people will believe the lies and how far it will take them, right? I'm just like, huh. Like just watching this, like I can see why people are so easy to fall into it and be like, okay, I'll do the same and start doing now the same, right? So they could blow up, right? But then it's like you still have to look at yourself in that mirror, bro. And it's like, how could you be okay with like brushing your teeth, bro, and knowing that you're lying to all these people and that none of this shit is true? Like, how are you okay with that though? Like, how are you comfortable with that? Like, how do you not feel stupid and goofy? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, how they're able to just be okay with knowing that they're lying to people. That's the part that blows my mind. The guy that got killed at the barber. Yeah, yeah. I think people feel like they could become like Wes Watson. Like since he made it, like they could, like make it too. Like he gives them inspiration. When I met Wes Watson, I automatically had to do 100 burpees. Have you seen individuals who were big with on their knees? Yeah, bro. I seen big ass dudes, bro. Big ass dudes on their knees, bro. I seen them get their heads flushed in the toilet and all kinds of shit, bro. Yeah. And I'm talking about big ass dudes, tatted from head to toe, bro. Go out like straight weenies, bro. And blame other people when it was their fault, bro. Like, talking about how people turn their backs on them when it's like, bro, you created this problem, bro. You yourself put yourself and created this whole fucking mess, bro. Don't be mad now because you don't want to own up to it, bro. Nobody put you in your position except you yourself. You wanted to be hotshot. You wanted to keep talking and, volunteering, and you wanted to keep throwing your name out there, bro. Well, this is the outcomes. Congratulations, you won. See some shorts, that guy disrespects much people. Yeah, he used to talk a lot of smack, bro. But that's because, like, that's the time of 6ix9ine and all that. Like, people, like, that's what was actually making people be viral. And, like, look at all these people that have ever made it successfully, like, whose channels are big, bro. They're all people who would talk shit about other people, bro. Wes Watson, Gunner, Savage, all these other Adam 22, all these people that talk shit, bro, their channels blow up, bro. So these will see that and they just copy. And then once they're at the top, now they start to stabilize their channel. Like now their channel starts to become about just this or just that, and it stays steady like that. That people forget that how they reached the top was because they were talking all that shit. You know what I mean? And people that have morals just are not willing to take that route. That's why their channel grow slower. But then now these individuals now have to worry about, watching over their backs and, about people finding out the truth, bro. And then like it always happens, because it always happens. I have always said this, bro. If you go back, I have always said this, bro, that, yeah, you'll get to the top faster, but it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. And once the truth comes out, it's going to blow up, bro. You're going to come crashing down. And sure enough, it has always happened. Because the truth, bro, you can't keep the truth down, bro. Facts. That West Coast Graffiti's cool, bro. He's always honest. He's always genuine in what he talks about it in his spills, right? Like, he always even gives you like, okay, I'm not from that background and I'm not from that world. Like, he's always honest in what he speaks, bro. And I always appreciate the honesty in channels, bro. That's why most of the channels I watch are a lot more smaller channels, but at least they're upfront about their stuff, bro. Like, they're not lying, bro. And that's what I care about. I just don't like people deceiving, trying to deceive me, like trying to play me stupid. Like, Trust me, bro. I could have taken the route that a lot of these channels, took to get to the top, bro. But it's like I said, I have to look at myself in that mirror, bro. And it's like I'm not. No. Not only that, hey, people I know watch, bro. They're gonna be like, man, you lying, man. You're like, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that these people come on here and so nonchalant just tell these lies, knowing that people are watching it that are being like, bro, you're fucking lying. That already shows the fucking, like, these fools got no shame, bro. Like, these fools are just, like, dirt bags. That's crazy. Oh, go check out Chemo Flicks. That's another Feedman channel that I like to watch, bro. His videos make me laugh, bro. That he always, when I'm looking to be entertained, that's who I watch. Chemo Flicks, bro. Because he nails it right on the dot, and his shit is funny. You still see Backyard. You still see Backyard SKA Punk shows. Like backyard shows and stuff like that, yeah. Savage and Wack 100 must have known each other. Wacky hang out. Nah, bro. Look, I know people from Pacoima Piru Bloods, right? And everyone knows in the Valle, you know where to find them, bro. You know where they're at, because they are there. You know what I mean? At the Handsome Dam Park. You roll up, whatever. There was incidents always, I had my encounters with Pacoima Piru Bloods, bro. I had, they were there at the Hanson Dam Park. I have never once seen Wack. I can at least say I seen Savage. I can at least say that. I seen Savage. You know what I mean? I seen him one time, he was playing by the volleyball courts and stuff like that. He was playing with some female and like two regular dudes. They don't look like they bang, or nothing like that, but they were playing, right? So I can at least say that I seen that individual, you know what I mean? And I seen the Pacoima Piru Bloods. I never seen Wack, though. You know what I mean? I seen them. I seen his homies. Never seen him. And I could at least say I seen Savage. I seen Savage there, and I seen Savage one time at a fucking, what's that shit called? Bobo's, the hamburger place. You know what I mean? He was with a female at that time too. So I could at least say Savage was roaming around. You know what I mean? Not gangbanging, but he was roaming around. But I never seen no Wack. I could at least say I knew, Neil Dazad, Gil, all these individuals. Yeah, Sonny. But Wack, I never seen Wack a day in my life. Yes, because Gil and all these individuals were out there like that. People say that Gil's not a real gang member, but believe it or not, a lot of us knew from my neighborhood, since we go at it with Gil's neighborhood, we knew who Gil was, bro. Gil was on our list back then, right? He was one individual that we wanted to, handle for a scandal, and you just don't make the cut just for nothing, So the same for Neil Dazad. And you don't make those lists just by not doing nothing, right? Obviously, now we're grown and stuff like that, right? But back then, I even told Gil that one time we had a conversation. I told him that. I'm like, bro, me and the homies, we wanted you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100. And we would have been satisfied with your head. Yeah. Yeah, American Cholo, he was really out there, bro, doing stuff. He really was. No lie, he really was. And back in his days. Real talk. I'm telling you, bro, like, we knew who he was. And that he was older than us, But he was one name of his neighborhood that stood out. You know what I mean? There's several, but his was one of them. Like, if we could get our hands on this individual, it'd be lovely. I mean, anybody from his hood would have been cool, but more him, though. Well, him and several others, but... You know what I mean? Because the Valle is not that big, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're really out there in the Valle, people are going to know you. They're going to know who you are. They're going to hear about you. They're going to know who you are. You know what I mean? But I haven't seen no Wack. But his homies were out there though. Anybody that says differently, man, they weren't out there then, because he was out there. Well, his homies were out there. That's why when I'm always in my neighborhood and they're like, "Whack, no you ain't, bro. No you ain't." Telling you, we would always go hunting at the Hanson Dam Park, and we would bump into other people. We weren't seeing you. Stop lying. Not only that, but his own homies said that he was never in his hood. That's coming out of his own homies' mouths. Yeah, okay. When he probably decided to change it up, he's probably like, man, I'm making it too hot for me. People are starting to dig. And it's like, I will see him and I'll just be like, bro, why are you lying for? But it was like, whatever. I let people tell the tales until like, because I already knew in my head, it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. And sure enough. That's why I always tell people like, why don't you make a video of something? Hey, no. Trust me, bro. You can never keep the truth down, bro. Give it time. If somebody's fake, give it time. Give it time. Like, on everything I love. If somebody is fake, just give it time, bro. I guarantee you, bro, the truth will come out. If you think that somebody's fake, just give it time, bro. Give it time. I guarantee you the truth is gonna come out because it always does. It always does. You can't keep the truth down, bro. You can't. So just give it time. I guarantee you, bro. That's one thing that I could honestly, truly say that it will always happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get back to work. Break's already over. We outs.